Hi, I'm Daniel and welcome to this week's episode of The News! At last, we can finally confirm the PS4 has received a European price cut. After weeks of speculation, Sony has announced it will recommend a price of £300 in the UK. Some retailers are selling the 500GB bundle with the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection for £285, which is considerably cheaper than before. The company is quoted as saying, "Since the launch of PS4, our aim has always been to provide players with the best gaming experiences at the best value, and we've been thrilled with the amount of players who have joined our world. And it's a great time to join, with so many blockbuster titles about to release, already released, and releasing next year. Aside from epic value with PlayStation Plus, you can do what I did, purchase yourself a 500GB model PS4 and then upgrade it with a 2TB hard drive, quadrupling the capacity and ensuring you have plenty of space for all those free games. And with the holiday season coming up and more discounts to be had in January sales, it might be a good shout to drop some cash now. But as soon as that PS4 Slim news drops, prices are bound to drop again, so keep an ear out." Last time we saw this, it was 1989. Some fans of the Back to the Future series may remember Marty McFly's favourite game from Part 2. It features a scene where he shows some kids in an 80s cafe how awesome he is at Wild Gunman, an arcade game from the 70s that was later adapted for the NES in 1985 and utilised the console's light gun peripheral. This week, the week Marty landed in 2015 in his universe, Nintendo has re-released the game on the Wii U to celebrate the future by going back to the past or something. The title uses the Wii Remote in place of the gun. It's a cool little game and great for both fans of retro and fans of McFly, so check out the Nintendo eShop to get your mind off the lack of hoverboards we're currently experiencing. In a recent panel, Xbox head Phil Spencer admitted the Xbox may be far too behind in this console generation to catch up, bowing to Sony's runaway lead. While the stats have been up and down in the past, the PS4 has a clear lead in the market right now, and it doesn't look to be fading. Spencer, when asked if Microsoft could beat Sony, is quoted as saying, "You know, I don't know. You know the length of the generation. They have a huge lead and they have a good product. I love the content, the games lineup that we have." A fantastic cut of the 2013 E3 reveal of the Xbox One may show where it all went wrong for them, displaying the emphasis on television programming and sports coverage. Microsoft were clearly attempting to create a console as a media experience, allowing users to consume it all on one device, but it seems to have backfired a little. It may also have been an error in judgment to bundle the Kinect sensor with the console, a move that was later reversed by releasing console bundles without it, lowering the price point and giving players the option. Early news of requiring an internet check every day and odd policies on game sharing alienated people early on as well, and the community was loud in its disapproval, forcing them to backtrack and cancel the policies. But with this console generation not over just yet, we'll see how it goes. Scottish games are better than oil at last, some recognition. At a Scottish Affairs Select Committee, the Scottish games industry was said to outpace the oil boom. Developers are calling for a better infrastructure and support for the industry, which could make its meteoric rise even higher and further, with the UKIE calling for immigration policies that support young talent entering the UK and continuing to work here within games. Chris Vanderkool, chairman of 4J Games, who are best known for adapting console versions of Minecraft, spoke at the committee and was quoted as saying, "We're living in a time where the pace of change has never been faster, and nowhere more so than in our sector. The increased rate of change in things like virtual reality and augmented reality, which is just around the corner now, means the growth potential for this industry is not 5 or 10% a year, it's hundreds of percent. The opportunity is huge. It will make North Sea oil look like a drop in the ocean. We're trying to hold a tiger by the tail." It's great to hear the UKIE and others championing games and speaking to government about developers and publishers' interests, and hopefully this will provide more UK tax cuts and benefits to help UK developers raise their game a little. Well, that's news. What do you think about the console race? Can Xbox win it back somehow? And how are you celebrating Back to the Future Week? You can let us know all this and more in the speaky typey box down there. Don't forget to tickle my unicorn to subscribe. If you missed our last video, you can catch it here. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. See you next time.